Hey guys, really quick, I wanted to sort of tell you guys about an email that I got here. It's a great question from an individual named Anthony. I've blurred out his full name in his email. And basically the question here that I've highlighted is, on a business note, we're hoping to pitch a game to a publisher once we have our vertical slice. In your videos, and I think this individual is talking about in my course, in my videos on how to get funding from a publisher, you recommend showing awards, interviews, and past games to attract the publisher. I have a handful of game jams on itch, but beyond that, I typically don't exist in the public game dev world. How do you recommend approaching publishers without any significant public presence? I want to give you guys, I guess, my little secret here about how to approach publishers and how to approach the world in a professional way and come across in a professional way. Before we do that, I do want to let you know that you can download my free 2D game kit. It's right here. Just click below. You're going to go to this page here and you're going to download my game kit. It's totally free. You can use it however you want. I actually used it to make a game called Super Cyberpunk. It was a remake of Cyberpunk. I also made a game for PewDiePie in 14 days. So if you want, click the link below to download that game kit. It's totally free. It's my treat to you. I'm all about making things easier for you guys. So let's go ahead and try and make things easier for Anthony. Let's hop on over to his email again. So basically he's asking how you approach publishers in a professional way when you don't really have any games released, you don't have an online presence. First, I'm just going to say this. Whatever your first game is, no matter how great it is, a publisher is going to have the upper hand. So my job right now is to ensure that you guys have as much power as you can when approaching publishers. And I do recommend working with publishers. I love working with publishers. They're not as evil as people think. Well, if you are just starting out, and let's say you've got a great game, you have a demo made, you have some great screenshots, and like you have here, you've participated in some game jams. What I recommend you do is you fake it till you make it. Basically, you put yourself out there as a pro. You put yourself out there as a veteran in the game industry, and you approach these publishers confidently. Not cocky, but confidently. And I had to do the same thing for Pinstripe. So one of the things you can do, if we open up Photoshop, when you're actually creating your website, or a better way to say it is maybe your press kit on your website, because that's really what you're going to send to your publisher. What I would do is find some images of laurels, and I'm using Noun Project here. I love Noun Project. It's a small little subscription, and this isn't a sponsored video, by the way. Small subscription to get a plugin in Photoshop. I'm just going to take this laurels here. I'm going to scale it up, and let's say, I don't know what your game jam was called, but let's call it the mini game jam. Mini game jam. And then let's say you got sixth place. That's cool, right? It's not amazing, but it's pretty cool, right? Let's say you got something like that. We're going to keep it, we'll keep it orange for now. And I'm quickly going to just increase the line spacing and then make this light. Center it up like that. Really quick, almost done here. I want to show you guys a little trick. No matter who you are, you're allowed legally under the universal law to pretend that you're a professional, okay? And that's coming from somebody who has made a living, at least when he first started his career, kind of faking it until he made it, right? So I'm going to export this as a PNG really quick, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on a website, okay? What's important to note here is that most businesses, most game studios, they do the same thing. They put award laurels all over the place. They put quotes and reviews on their website, and they pitch to publishers, they pitch to investors with confidence. The thing is that a publisher is a human being. They're not somehow the most professional publisher in the world. They don't have billions of dollars. They're probably just like you and me, most publishers, right? Especially the smaller ones, and those are probably going to be the ones you start pitching your game to. Those publishers can be swooned. Believe it or not, most people can be swooned. What I mean is, if you're confident and you put something like this on your website, let me show it to you. I'm going to just put in that image. And this is actually Neversong's press kit that I sent to publishers. I could just put that laurel in here. There we go. Look how professional that looks. Look at that. It says way more than it actually means. Sure, you were part of a game jam, you got 6th place, but look how professional it looks. So ultimately, it comes down to confidently presenting yourself, and that's the point of this video. That's what I want to let you know, Anthony. That's what I want to let you subscribers know. Be confident in your approach. When you're pitching your game to publishers, when you're pitching your game to your audience, when you're doing devlogs on YouTube, when you're doing Twitter, when you're doing any social media or TikTok, speak confidently. Keep your chin up, and who cares if it was 6th place in a mini game jam? If you say it confidently, people are going to believe you. At least the majority of people are going to believe that it's a great accomplishment. It is a good accomplishment, but the more confidence you put into this pitch, the more value it's going to come across holding. And that's totally fine. Because ultimately, here's the thing, guys. Ultimately, your job with a publisher is not to convince them of the facts, even though this is true, right? It's to convince them that you're the dude for the job, that you're confident enough to make a great game. Confidence is everything. It's everything in business. It's everything in relationships. It's everything in life. So I want to encourage you, Anthony. I want to encourage all of you to project confidence when you're pitching your game and when you're releasing trailers and when you're releasing marketing content for your game. And honestly, the way you even view yourself right now. It's better to just go for it, be confident, and not worry too much about what people think. Just go for it. Put some fun laurels on your website for game jams, right? Put some reviews from, Twitter followers who have played your alpha build. It's totally fine. Whatever it takes to slowly start building credibility. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know that and hopefully encourage you, because I started out that way as well. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and always, guys, remember you can download my free 2D game kit below. I want to make things easy for you. It's a totally free game kit, and you can use it however you want. You can make $1 million off this game kit, or you can just use it for personal projects like I did for PewDiePie's 14-day game jam. Whatever you want to do, just click below, enter your email, send it to you, and you can use it however you want. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.